something for you. The new parts have been fitted to the car. The simulation numbers are good, so look forward to your feedback. Check out the details.
Hey guys, and welcome to another video, and welcome to episode 12 of my F1 2017 SAUBER career mode. And so we start off the episode with a brand new upgrade to the car. The R&D is going pretty well. I think we have overtaken Honda. Yes, we have overtaken McLaren Honda in the R&D standings, so that's pretty cool. So if we go to practice one now, let's hope we can get all purple to get more R&D points.
It'll come as no surprise to many that it's currently raining here in the Ardennes countryside. Spa, of course, is infamous for its unpredictable weather patterns. Now, I'd like to tell you it's bright and sunny and we're enjoying some lovely warm weather for free practice today, but unfortunately, Anthony Davidson, someone's got the weather gods in an angry mood, and I think it's going to be a damp one.
Well, don't look at me, Crofty. I was hoping for a dry session like everyone else, especially the engineers down in the pit lane. They'll be the ones with the biggest concerns, as a lot of the answers they're looking for in terms of car setup and aero balance will now have to wait until it's dry. From a driver's point of view, there's a big responsibility when driving in these conditions during a free practice session, as there's very little to gain but a lot to lose, especially if you lose control of the car and end up damaging it. And if that does happen, it can put you on the back foot for the remainder of the weekend.
So before we actually started practice session, I actually went on and made a reliability upgrade to the car. I think it is the turbocharger, because it's one of those which get worn out really quickly. You know, there's some which don't and some that really do. For anyone that wants to know, these are my results in the practice programs. You know, pretty good. It was raining and my lap times were pretty solid because I actually was taking Rouge flat out in intermediate conditions, and I think I did so in the wets too, so absolutely insane. How the hell did I manage to do that? And the medium traction control seems to be doing incredibly well too. So yeah, maybe I can get some more points this race. And let's hope we are going to qualify in a good position too. So those are qualifying goals, you know, usual goals as always. We're leading the rivalry by a mile, and I think we are going to the qualifying session now for the Belgium Grand Prix.
It's qualifying time at Spa, one of the mightiest tracks on the Formula One calendar. Long straights, up and downhill, Eau Rouge as well. This track isn't for the faint-hearted. So then, Ant, it's another Grand Prix weekend, another exciting qualifying session ahead of us. What are you going to be looking out for over the next few minutes?
Unfortunately, another glitched commenting from Anthony Davidson, who seemed like he just went out. He just didn't care. So this is our final run in the session, and we're P17 for now. I think we actually went up. I'm not sure we were massively up, and we're just not too good. P17. Yeah, not so good it seems. Your guys really gave it all, and Daniel Ricciardo also didn't qualify. He actually was on the super softs. Wow, so huge disappointment from him. He's going to be massively disappointed. At least we beat our main rivals, Alonso, you know, the two McLarens, and our teammate Verline. You know, we are probably the best of the worst, it seems. And the rivalry update looking pretty good as well. I think we're gonna beat it today. I'm just gonna say that. Our agent is calling us once again to tell us our race goals. So 18th is our finishing position and 19th at the championship. As always, we can see from the graph, doing massively well compared to McLaren. It's really weird to see the other guys not upgrading the car too much. And as you can see, some of the components are starting to get a bit yellow, but we're not gonna change them for now. The gearbox doing pretty well, but I think it's gonna get worn out just before we are actually not getting a penalty. So enjoy the cutscene for the Belgium Grand Prix.
Here in Spa, so where do you think we're going to see somebody make a difference?
If they're as close as we're expecting them to be, especially through the midfield, then being able to keep the front tyres in good condition could make the difference. You always lose a chunk of downforce at the front when you're in the turbulent air of another car, which tends to cause understeer, which in turn causes front tyre degradation. Now, too much damage there could force an early pit stop and put you at a slight disadvantage, so the drivers will want to be careful not to be too aggressive early on in the Grand Prix.
We're almost ready to go then, and this is what the starting grid looks like for today's race. Good job yesterday from Valtteri Bottas. The Finn starts from pole position, edging out Raikkonen, who'll start P2. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Hamilton, Vettel, Max Verstappen, and Massa, Stroll, Perez, Ocon, and Kevin Magnussen, Kvyat, Hülkenberg, Jolyon Palmer, and Grosjean, Sainz, Ricciardo, SAUBER, and Fernando Alonso. Van Dorn and Pascal Wehrlein completes the grid. Now it's almost time to lights out, so let's go down to the track.
Okay, don't worry about making places into one, it's far too tight. Concentrate on a clean exit so you get good momentum down the Camel Straight.
Wise words there from our race engineer Jeff, but we're not gonna care about that for now. We're playing with a setup. The game actually put us on super softs for the start, so pretty strange, because when I changed back to ultra softs for the start, it actually was an advantage. So we're gonna keep it like that for now. We'll see what happens in the race, but we're gonna definitely try to dive bomb as much as we can. You know, that's clearly an advantage for us in every race. So on the grid now, it's finally here. It's 5 lights. So we can get a good start, and it slides down and away we go. Pretty good start compared to Ricciardo, as we actually passed him at the start. Gonna try and dive down the inside of a couple of cars. Goodness me, what an incredible start we have. P10 from P17. Look at the gap we have now. Wow, so true right definitely did not work compared to the other guys. So, and look at the bad run they're getting. Goodness me. And we're clearly much faster than them. This straight line speed setup definitely is looking to work. We break a bit earlier, there we make a mistake. But I think we're gonna hold on to P9. What an incredible start. Perez behind us and we're behind Massa. Wow, already. Let's get me to lap 2 now. We're fighting Sergio Perez first to manage to get us with the slipstream. And he manages to get us down our side. We're gonna try and dive it down, so we're gonna smash in the back of Kvyat, I think that was. We're gonna lose so much positions down to P12. Oh my, what a horrible few corners those were. We're gonna try and dive it down inside of Roman Grosjean. And we managed to get a pretty easy 4P11. Skipping more on the lap now. After Rouge. We're side by side with Grosjean now. He's still not giving up. Well, definitely not. He's diving down the inside. Pretty good move there from him. After we got a pretty bad run out of the corner. And I think that's going to be it. Or maybe we're going to try. No, he's got a way too good of a run. And now we have Hülkenberg for company, who's probably going to try and get slipstream, but no, there's DRS now. And that's Lewis Hamilton. Lewis Hamilton is out of the race. I slowed it down just for you guys to see. but goodness me, it's a horrible race for him. And
Pascal has come into the pits.
well,
Pascal in the pits now.
it's the second or third time I think he's retired from a race.
Pit window is open.
Very
Pit window
unlucky.
is open.
If he wants to win the championship, well, the team needs to do much better than that. Skipping now to lap 5, we're gonna come in for a pit stop. Bit of a moment there after going to the pits, stopping it exactly on the pit line, I guess it's called. So we're gonna come in for our pits. Pretty average stop, pretty good camera angle there. But if we exit now, we're going to action P15, just in front of Esteban Ocon. And now laps 6, yes, we are. We managed to get in front of, I think that's Alonso. So lap 8 now, we're fighting with Ocon for P14. He's just too quick for us, and we have to give up on the position for now. He's going pretty slowly there. I'll try to go around the outside. Well, we got a pretty bad run. The dirty area might have affected our car, but skipping later in the lap, we have Hulkenberg now for company. So I'm trying to go further around the outside, and we managed to push him off to keep our P15. Now, later in the lap, we're still battling with him. We try and push him off, as you can see there. We're still side by side. What an incredible battle this is. Reminds me of Verstappen on NASA, I think it was in 2015. But we have the inside now. A bit of a moment there as we exit, a bit of oversteer, but we're okay for now. As you can see, incredible camera angle, and we can see the last 2 corners of the track. And look at that, Palmer is now going for a move on his teammate. Now going to lap 10 now, penultimate lap, getting a very good run on Sainz and getting him for the race. And we're going purple actually for the race, so pretty cool to see there. Getting fastest sector 1 in the race. So slipstream and DRS definitely seem to work out. Fastest car in sector 1, that's incredible. So this, what you're seeing is the battle with Sainz on the last lap of the race. I think Bottas wins, but as we go into a few corners now, we're gonna come home in a pretty decent P13.
Okay, pick up rubber and bring it home.
A great win then for the Mercedes team today. Tell me, Ant, what was the key to this success?
Well, time management probably played quite a large role in the outcome of this one. As ever, it's not just about speed, it's all about maintaining that speed consistently over a stint, over a race distance. So being able to keep up the lap times while still being smooth on the controls and gentle on the tyres, that's really where the race was won today.
Here come our winning drivers then, out onto the podium at the end of a thrilling Grand Prix. The drama and excitement are over, and it's time to let it all sink in. Congratulations to our top 3 today. And now let's take a look at the driver's standings. It's a good result for Sebastian Vettel, who moves further ahead at the top of the table. Now then, Anthony Davidson, who was your driver of the day?
Lots of drivers impressed me today, Crofty, but I'd say the one who impressed me the most was Daniel Ricciardo.
And here's how things are shaping up in the Constructors' Championship. The lead at the top comes down after a strong weekend from the challenging pack. After all this drama, you'd be mad not to join us for the next race. We hope to see you then. Take care.
So that was a pretty exciting race. Lewis Hamilton unfortunately retires from the race, mechanical failure. Sebastian Vettel continues to increase his gap. Valtteri Bottas actually is now in second. Mercedes still lead the charge, but lose a bit of ground to Ferrari. Then Ricciardo was the highlight of the day. From P16 all the way to P9, incredible. He was just in front of us at the start, and what a race he's had. Wow, he's really similar to his real life, Ricciardo. Pretty cool to see. So these are the standings for you guys who want to see them. Yeah, so we're gonna definitely get some resource points to upgrade the car. I think we have just enough for a big upgrade. Yes, we have. I was getting a bit worried there. We're gonna have just under 1,000. As you saw there, guys, we won the reputation against Alonso, so a big reputation boost from the McLaren team. So I'm gonna upgrade the car once again. It's going to be the engine this time. The engine is a bit worn out, but we're gonna keep it for now before changing off to a new one. So as you'll see me now, I'm just gonna upgrade the car. But yeah, was a pretty decent race, this one. If you did enjoy the video, guys, leave a like. Subscribe for more videos. I'm trying to hit 200 subscribers, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye guys, and have a nice day.